Greetings and salivations, everyone. I'm Krista, this is Fisher, and welcome to C-Rad. Today we have the Mission Fleet Luke Skywalker and Grogu X-Wing set to review for you, so stay tuned.
C-Rad.
Hi, everybody! Well, hello, everyone. Welcome. We hope everyone's doing totally rad today. While we were at Star Wars Celebration, one of the things we saw at the Hasbro booth were some of the new Mission Fleet sets that were coming out. So when we got home from Star Wars Celebration, one of the very first things I did was check online to see if I could find any of those sets available yet. And the Luke Skywalker with Grogu X-Wing was one of those sets I was able to find. It was not supposed to release until I think sometime this week, but it did release a couple of days early and I was able to get it. And guys, it's here. Yep, we got it in the box, so we're going to take it out of the box for you, take a look at all of its details, and of course I will rate it on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. So Fisher, I'm going to set you to the side for a little bit, little dude. Are you good with that?
I'm good with that.
Alright, little man. Boop. We will see you in a little bit. So the Mission Fleet X-Wing set, it is the second set I've got now that does not have any plastic on the front of it. Disney has gone to not using as much plastic in their items, and I heard Hasbro is going to be going that route too. So since this is a Hasbro and Disney product, yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we have no little viewer window there. So we're just going to have to rely on opening the box up to see what everything looks like inside. But it comes with a Luke and a Grogu, and of course the X-Wing. There's the X-Wing on the back, Luke and Grogu. I'm thinking these might be actually to scale on how big they are inside, because it says in the description that the Luke Skywalker is about 2.5 inches tall. But I feel bad for collectors who don't like to take things out of the box, so that's part of what my job is to do for you guys. We're going to open it up and take a look at everything inside. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get this puppy out of the box. Now, opening the box wasn't too bad. It was shut with tape, so if you just cut that tape carefully, and then I did rip my box a little bit here. That's the other downside to not having the viewer window and having to take things out of the box, because you will pretty much ruin the boxes most of the times getting it out unless you take a lot of time and care. But this one's not too bad. It seems to slide right out. So my box is in pretty good shape other than that tiny rip that I did to it. But once you do that, the inside is also cardboard. And there's the X-Wing, very cool. And we got Luke, and I'm gonna guess Grogu's probably in this little accessories pouch that comes with it. But let's pull these two guys out first and take an up-close look at them. Good thing about this is there's none of those awful zip ties in there. But Luke came out really easy. His arms are like, whee! Look, he's flying. Super Luke! But he is articulated, so you should be able to get his arms to settle down there. There goes one. This one's kind of fighting me a little bit. So yeah, it's popping right back up there. Maybe once I get the cape off of him, it'll be better. But there is his face up close. Not too bad. I've seen worse, most definitely, but they have his costume down really well. Like I mentioned, his cape does remove. So let's see, once I get his cape off there, yeah, there goes the other arm now. The cape was preventing it from being put down fully. But yeah, not a bad job on the face. And of course, also in the box is the X-Wing. That's really cool. And guys, the X-Wing actually, yes, you can actually extend the X-Wings. That's really super cool to me. And you've got little R2 in there. R2, unfortunately, is just a part of the toy. He does not come out. It is not a full R2. I'm checking. His head does spin around, though. So you can make him look towards the back. Whee! And yeah, you can just move his head around to position that into what whichever position you want R2 to be looking at. The cockpit does also open up. There's a little flap on the front there, so you can open it up and put Luke inside. Let's see how he fits. He won't fit in there with his cape on, so I left his cape off. But yeah, he fits in the cockpit really well, and you can even close it. That's really super cool. Big Star Wars girl here in the X-Wing is just an iconic piece of all of Star Wars history. So it's really cool to have this Mission Fleet toy. But let's open that little accessory bag up so we can find Grogu. Now, the first thing that was in the pack was more parts to the X-Wing. You see, it's got these two little pegs right here. Those are going to go into the top of the X-Wing, and you can just clip them right in there. There we go. Now we're looking more X-Wing-like. And then on the other ones, you have two little holes there. On the bottom, there's two little pegs. Same thing. You're just going to clip your lasers into there. Awesome. And then just do the same thing on the other side. And now we have a fully put together X-Wing, looking much more sharp. Love it. I'm gonna grab Luke out of the cockpit for a second because we have his lightsaber. So let's see how that looks in his hands. And the lightsaber is so teeny tiny, guys. Look at how tiny that is. But it fits right inside his hand. Either hand it will go in because both hands are in that kind of position where you can put a lightsaber or a blaster in his hands. But there he is with his lightsaber. Full on Jedi action. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Chip, no, this one's way too small for Chip, but I will keep it away from him, guys. And then the last thing, of course, the thing we're all waiting to see, right? You ready, guys? Look how teeny tiny he is. Get you to focus there, little dude. He's so little. I love it. Aw, teeny tiny little Grogu. I know I can't keep him steady. He's so small, but look at that little face. I love it. He is so super cute and adorable, guys. He is just like the other Mission Fleet ones. He's really teeny tiny, and if you're not really careful, you will lose him. He's got a little open mouth and his eyes. This is probably the best one out of all of the Mission Fleet ones so far. But little Mr. Grogu is super cute and super adorables. I love it. And of course, one of the things you can do with it is you can recreate the scene from the Book of Boba Fett, where the X-Wing lands at Pelimoto's. Unfortunately, I don't have a Pelimoto, so I get to be her. And she goes in the thing, and little Grogu's looking up at her like, hello, I'm back. So yes, Grogu fits in the cockpit of the X-Wing just like he should. But guys, I love this set. I think it's awesome. Like I said, this is pretty much a brand new release. Really was excited when I saw it at Star Wars Celebration. It is available now on Amazon. I will put the link to it in the description of the video for you. Cost on it on Amazon, when I bought it, it was like 19 something, but I think it had a percentage off. So the cost they're showing as of the filming of this video is $22.99. which is about standard for a Mission Fleet playset. I love the Mission Fleet stuff, guys. It's one of my favorites out of all of the little action figure sets. The Mission Fleets, I like them actually more than the Black Series, so it is what it is. It's up to each person what they like and don't like. But on Amazon, link will be in the description of the video for you. And of course, I've got to rate this on our scale of totally bad to totally rad. I think it's a totally rad, guys. Little Grogu's so adorable. So cute sitting in the cockpit of the X-Wing. The Luke figure, he's actually not that bad. I've seen some really bad Luke figures, guys. And this one, I mean, it's not Mark Hamill, but it's a pretty good representation of Luke Skywalker. So definitely a totally rad in my book. But what do you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments below. What kind of fun things can we do picture-wise with this? And hey, let's let Hasbro know we want a Pelimoto set for the Mission Fleet. That would be really, really super cool. But let them know, and hopefully someday, fingers crossed, they will come out with one of those sets. I'm waiting for the Obi-Wan sets to be released because the Obi-Wan, when I say this is a really good Luke, the Obi-Wan looks like Ewan McGregor. I mean, just little cartoony Ewan McGregor. But it looks like Ewan McGregor, and I really, really want those sets. So fingers crossed those come out soon. They've been announcing stuff during the Obi-Wan Wednesdays, so I'm waiting patiently, impatiently. But we'll just have to wait and see when those come out, right? But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more awesome and totally rad things in the future, please subscribe to our channel and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss seeing us. And I guess there's only one thing left to say, right, dudes? We'll see ya later. Bye, guys.